Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Yeah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey, Haribo there, Arman. Welcome. Ivo. Hey. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. We'll wait for a few more people to come. Let's see. Then we'll have a little discussion here. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, this name is great, man. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Lord Chaitanya. Thank you, Prabhupada Jesus. Thank you, all you great devotees out there. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you for your association. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, and shelter. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Got her going now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hey, Rangaleka, about time you get there, hang out. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. We'll get to our subject in due course. Maybe. Maybe this is it. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I did the washing today. Personally. She did the folding. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, what a nice way to serve God, man. Krishna, I mean, it's so easy. Just chant hard and Krishna, man. No hard and fast rules, man. How come there's so many rules nowadays? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. And we'll get to our subject matter shortly. Krishna, Krishna, maybe. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. I feel like I'm set free now more, you know? Because it comes down to this topic again. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you going to take? Because actually they're both saying we're pro-life. Yeah, believe it, they're saying. Doesn't mean they actually are, but some are saying, take the injection. It's pro-life, it'll save your life. Some are saying, no, don't. Stuff like that, It's created this conflict. And so both parties are claiming to be pro-life, in a sense. Stay home, save lives. And others saying, no, get out in the sunshine, stuff like so we got a little conflict going, And so I was taking a side. I thought, well, this side, I like this other. I vibrate more with this one and all this. But I found it very hard. You take a side, you got to do a lot of work, a lot of energy. And whatever side you can take the side that says lock it, and there's a lot of work, and there's a lot of energy you got to put into that, all kinds of things. Whatever you do, whatever side you take, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of effort. Protesting, going out there with your sign and all that, like it, what's going to do any big, is it going to... Oh, he's so brilliant. So anyway, what side do you want to take? Which side are you on? Which side? So both are saying they're pro-life, but maybe somebody is not really, and all this. And so anyway, whatever side you vibrate with is fine. Right? Is fine. And I want to tell you, because there's another thing that either side can take to get out of the whole game. If they choose to, this thing. Because it's all action and reaction. You take a side over there, you see action and reaction, karmic balance. Just naturally. You take a side, say you don't think injections are good. And then the others say, yeah, injections are good and create conflict. And so you cause reaction, right? You go in action and you say, no, and then the others react. And then their reaction causes you to react. See, it's action back and forth, like ping pong game. See? So anyway, people can choose a side. It's fine, because whatever you vibrate with. But the main thing is, and this is actually a scenario in the Bhagavatam, in the 10th canto. And there's a lot of this. First of all, there is Kamsa who wanted to take control of everything. He wanted to overturn the government, the previous government. See, the previous government had all these kings in place. And so he wanted to overthrow it and put his own government in, with his own, authorities in there and everything, and have it his way. See? And so he did that. And he had a lot of power, a lot of help, and by hook or crook, they got their way in. Okay? So, and everybody was subdued and for a time and thrown in jail that were opposing him. So this was going on, this fight, and then he won, took control of power, which is probably something that's going to happen now. It's a very similar scenario. So history is always repeating itself. Okay? Tyrannical government comes in, takes control, and many times they're deceptive, and they lie and all kinds of stuff, hypocrisy. That's all going on. Even the other side, you can't always trust them because, some may be making stuff up. It's just, there's always, in the material world, there's always some kind of bullshit going on. So anyway, persons can take either side. And so, like Akrura was an example of somebody who went to work for Kamsa. Kamsa, even though he was not into it, he was into Krishna. He was into worshiping the Lord. Matter of fact, he got an invite to go to Vrindavan, and he was like an advisor for Kamsa. He was right there in the game, but he was a devotee. See, devotees are out of this thing. They're out of that game. And he was free in that sense, and he just went and said, well, I think the best thing is I'll work for Kamsa. But he never believed in Kamsa. He never believed in his principles because he was a devotee. He was above that consciousness of. But there was other people that they adopted Kamsa's principles. See, this is all in Bhagavatam. You can read all about it. And it's nice now because to have the Bhagavatam, the book is like a map. You can kind of figure out what's going on in this world even now because it was history and it repeats. Yeah. See, so he worked for Kamsa, but he didn't believe in Kamsa. He didn't believe in those principles. He was a devotee. Devotees are above the law. Whether it's the good law or a bad law, whether it's full of chicory or honesty, even. Honesty, there's nothing really truly honest in this world, by the way. Because it's all a lie. It's all a lie. Everything. Who was an example of that? Jarasandha. He never lied. He never lied, and he was a very pious king. He gave charity to Brahmins. He followed the rules, man. Regulations of Vishnu and everything. But still, he was considered, really not pure in heart. This is where Paul's teaching comes in. Our good deeds are like filthy rags before God because they're not. Everything is not exactly true in this world. Can't be because it's in Maya. It's in illusion, right? Even goodness. So you cannot be good enough. See, we got to be raised above that, the material dualities of good and bad, pure and impure, because nothing's really pure in this world. Okay? And on the higher level, nothing's really impure in the world. It's just modes of nature. But that's when you're ready to transcend. Can you get into this stuff? So Narada Muni was a good example. He was kind of a neutral party. And he would sometimes take the side of Krishna and sometimes take the side of Kamsa. He was a devotee again. See, they're not unrestricted in that sense because they don't play the game of action and reaction. And so when Krishna inspired him to give counsel to Kamsa, like he'd go to Kamsa, and Kamsa, respected Narada Muni. He was considered a great sage, and Kamsa respected him, and he said he would advise Kamsa. He said, Krishna is there in Vrindavan. You should send some demons over there, kill that guy. He's after you. Narada Muni played an instigator, But this is all part of the plan of the Lord, He would, play like that. He would go to Pundraka, who was imitating Krishna, He'd go out there and laugh at him and say, "Oh, today's Janmashtami." And Pundraka said, "Yes, it's my birthday." No, it's the Krishna, the real Krishna over there. He'd be joking around. He's got that nature. Okay? So he was allowed to move freely, even amongst the demons, because, he was a devotee, actually, and he could take a side or not take a side, or take the opposite side, or take, This is the devotional path, and this is actually, like in this, what we're doing here, you could take either, whatever you want to surrender to. If you want to surrender to, the shot, take the shot. If you think that's going to work for you in your life and everything and all that, or you want to go against it, go ahead. But the main thing is don't give up chanting Hare Krishna to transcend this. We got to cultivate the transcending this. And that's what I've noticed about chanting Hare Krishna, because even though I had a tendency to take a side, because I could see a lot of bullshit going on, is naturally. When I started to get into it, the Lord is showing me what is my path in this, real path, and the real path is devotion, the path of devotion, yeah, not the path of good or bad, the actual path of devotion, and which we actually have. We have a handle on that. We have a grip on that path here. You could actually walk this path. You can abandon all varieties of religion and religious principles, and walk this path and not fall down, because we're doing it. One lady yesterday, she couldn't wrap her head around what I'm doing. I won't mention a name, but somebody, I won't even, anyway, couldn't wrap her around, I couldn't even preach the person, because they were all into this, you have to follow the rules and the regulations strictly and all this. See, and so they couldn't wrap their head around that this is another path. I don't even ask people what you're following or don't follow. If it's in the way, get rid of it. That's all. If it's in the way. Because Krishna will, in this path here, Krishna cares more for devotion than any other good quality or bad quality. If you come here and what was that?
That's the post box.
Oh, a post box. Oh, okay, maybe we got some goodies. It was a heavy drop too, Yeah. What was I saying? I forget. Yeah. Oh, yeah, strict following. Okay, strict following. Yeah. So the main thing is devotion here. Is if you can wrap your head around just hearing about Krishna from devotees, and they're not just this fool here, a lot of other transcendental fools around here who have taste for Krishna. You hear the glories of Krishna from them, and you will get gradually attracted more and more and more, and you're able to follow this path. And then whatever rule is favorable for your advancing, you can follow it. Yeah. Or not follow certain, the main thing is this path. Or if you want to go on, take one particular side because there's kind of an Armageddon going on here, you can do whatever side you want, but stay on, just realize that this is the real path. This is the narrow gate, is associating with ecstatic devotees. Devotion. Yeah, like Shama says. Devotion. Okay? This is the only reality in this world. Truly. Yeah. And if anybody will just cultivate this, you can get out of this action and reaction, being a demigod or a demon, and not, the demons don't think they're demons. I don't think. Maybe they do. I don't know. Some do, some don't. So, yeah. So the path of devotion is here, which is attraction to Krishna's name and pastimes and qualities, and is to be able to chant the name, and sometimes you laugh and cry and choke up. Isn't that a beautiful thing? It's wonderful, huh? Isn't that more freeing? Then more and more free. What other path? Did you ever get that result, trying to fight for the right? No. It's hard. It's hard work, and you feel like, angry. I see people fight, and they end up taking you down anyway. Because especially now, just like you said, Kamsa, he won. He was a demon. He won. He was a hypocrite, liar, cheater. And a lot of people believe in them. They surrendered to that, Yeah. So, yeah. So what side, So the side of bhakti is the best. And then you can be kind of natural in this world and just do what your dharma is, whatever it is. Like Akrura, he went and worked for Kamsa. He was his advisor. Trusted advisor. Kamsa trusted him so much, even though he was a devotee of Krishna. He never told him because he's a demon. You don't reveal stuff like that to demons. But Kamsa sent him to bring Krishna from Vrindavan. It was his own death messenger. Yeah, and so when you know the path of bhakti, then, because there are some people like the washermen, we read that yesterday, Krishna comes and he wasn't a devotee. That's how you know he wasn't a devotee. And therefore, when Krishna came, he didn't recognize. And this second coming thing is just like that. I'm telling you, man. The second coming, this is a new revelation. Just came now. We're hot off the press. Goloka Vrindavan Press, man. Yeah, the Lord will come, and he may come in the form of his devotee, or actually come here in his, some transcendental form. Who will recognize? Only the devotees. Doesn't matter if you're a Christian. Doesn't matter if you're a Muslim. Doesn't matter if you're a Vaishnava. Who will recognize the real Krishna in his true form? Okay? His true form unveiled is Satchidananda. It's already unveiled here in our Sangha. See, so many people don't recognize. Yeah? And so therefore their true actually status is brought to light. That's the way the judgment. Heard about the judgment? The Christians talk about Jesus will come and the judgment is there. Basically, people judge themselves by their attitude and their level of purification or lack of it. So when a devotee is here, they're naturally, their presence judges everything as it is. They don't have to say anything. People will tell you. They will show you. Okay? Like the Pharisees, they were considered like a God-loving people, weren't they? They were the teachers of the world. People, you go to God, you go to the Pharisee. Then Jesus come. He was Satchidananda, the transcendental potency of the Lord, manifest in a form. And many of them didn't like him, so they judged themselves in that way. Their true nature comes out. Their true position as not really being qualified. This is why Paul realized, he said, our good deeds are filthy rags before the Lord. So you can't do good enough to stand before the Lord. It's just by mercy. So those who stand before the Lord and they're adverse, you're getting purified, even in that. and you stand before the Lord, and somehow or other you just really attracted, you're getting purified by that love. So people, the Lord is a blessing for everybody. Okay? Shama Sundari, I vote for the Lord's coming.
Yeah, me too.
In a sense, he's already here. He's here in his empowered devotees. What is the difference between Satchidananda and Satchidananda? The Lord his form is Satchidananda in a form, Vigraha. A devotee, actually a real devotee who has that kind of mercy, is Satchidananda in a form. Like Father, like Son. So what is the difference? Okay? The only difference is when the Lord comes, he's the full power, man. It's like, it's like the whole universe is on, like here. We're all inside that form of the Lord, but that whole form comes and stands on the planet, man. That is, it does say when Nityananda danced, the earth shook. Because he's a big form of God, man. If he wants to put that potency in, when he's in an ecstatic mood, man. Yeah. So no different. So the devotee actually is how they call it, an ambassador. See, ambassador for for that great being, for God in that sense. And those who like the Lord's devotees show that they're closer to the kingdom. And how close they are depends on how much their feeling is for the Lord's devotees. And that's, remember, Lord Chaitanya said, those who claim to be my direct devotees are not really my devotees. See, devotion isn't there. But those who are the devotees of my devotees are my real devotees. See? Because if the devotee represents the Satchidananda form. And so if you love a devotee, or you're really attracted to a devotee, that means how much attraction you have for Krishna. They're like the standard, how much gold you have, like the gold standard. They're the standard for how much devotion people have. Okay. So when we're ready to be delivered, who does the Lord send in chapter 1 of Adi Lila? He sends his greatest devotee. So the greatest devotee is a devotee that has ecstatic love of God in a mature stage, or a mature enough stage. It never stops maturing. It's like a fine wine. If you put a wine there in the dark in a cellar for like 10 years, it's really good, and it gets another 10 years, it gets even better. So that's our devotion, just gets more, forever. What do you guys think of that? Is this making any sense to anybody? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Is Govinda coming today, or did he say?
Yeah, he's coming. He's going to be here probably about 2.
About 2, okay. Should we pick him up or something?
I can't pick him up because I have somebody coming.
Oh, you have somebody coming at 1.
He's going to come here at 1.
Uh-huh.
He's going to arrive in Nottingham at 1.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
But he said he'll come.
Yeah, he can just hop on the thing. Yeah, it's easy for him. He probably just comes with a little rucksack.
Oh, yeah.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Okay, I think that's good for the message for now. I'll take a little break here. I'll have some lunch. Yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for coming. And yeah, it's exciting times, huh? It's like, wow. Aman says, oh yeah, in the Adi Purana there is the following statement by Lord Krishna himself addressed to Arjuna. My dear Partha, one who claims to be my devotee is not so. Only a person who claims to be the devotee, let's see, one devotee of my devotee is actually my devotee. No one can approach the Supreme Personality of God directly. One must approach him through his pure devotees. And that, I got to say a little bit about that. That is so true. Think about it. It's only logical. Like somebody may say, like for me, because I haven't had a living guru in this life. Not one that I would say I could really say really had it. Yeah, but even that's not the case. Still, I know that there's no way I can get any mercy at all, except through the devotees, through being devotees of Srila Prabhupada, who wrote these wonderful books, of Jesus Christ, who first awakened me from my faith in the Bible, in His Word, or the glorification about Him. And also, there's no way I can approach Radha and Krishna without the glorification of the devotees like Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das, Krishna Das Kaviraj. First and foremost, they are the door. See, this is the more conclusive understanding of how the Lord works. All the devotees that are authorized and empowered are the door. See, the purpose of the living guru is so that if you cannot realize this fact, and most people can't, you go through the living guru first, who teach you, and then you're naturally engaged in the loving service of the Lord and empowered to understand this principle. And then when you go to these books, you start to realize, I'm getting to Krishna through Krishna Das Kaviraj and Chaitanya Charitamrita book. He's authorized. He was given the order to do that. Okay? He's authorized. Same thing. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das were all given the order to write books and to preach. See? The only reasons working here is the ecstasy was here and the order has been given by both Prabhupada and Krishna, blessing it. This is the path, man. This is why, and if there's a real devotee on this planet, or actually has real devotion, that is a real associate of the Lord, and if anybody comes and they don't really accept them, then especially in Vaishnava, because we're preaching for the Vaishnavas, if they're not accepted by those who claim to be gurus and pure devotees, but that person that is actually a real devotee, and if a person claims not to accept them, then they show their colors, they show their actual position, which is not easy to see in this world. It's just like when Prabhupada was here, some of his godbrothers didn't acknowledge him till maybe later, and then maybe they acknowledged him in name, but maybe not fully from their heart. So that's just how it works. So that's a beautiful verse, because that's exactly how it is. Okay? And that's one reason why the Lord didn't come as Krishna. He came as a devotee of Krishna. See, and those who were attracted to him, they were attracted to a door going to Krishna. Sometimes they couldn't recognize it, and they had to go through his other devotees to learn how to understand Lord Chaitanya, because Lord Chaitanya was so deep into worship of Krishna, and from the point of Radharani, that people, it's very hard to understand. She's very hard to understand. Okay? So the other devotees would teach them. Okay? I vote for real Krishna devotees. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Okay. All right. Hare Krishna, everybody. See you in a little bit.